There must be some mistake. I can get you more credits.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
What's up, everybody? It's Tips back for another review. Today, I'm excited to be reviewing one of the most talked about shows on Disney+, The Mandalorian. This show has been a huge hit among Star Wars fans and has gained a massive following since its release. It's not without its detractors, though, as Season 3 did see a decrease in viewership. I'll be sharing my thoughts on the season as a whole and Season 3 specifically. Let's dive in. Full disclosure, I dig this show.
Can you dig it?
I'm a fanboy and even have a couple of Mando shirts in the rotation. I wasn't sure what to expect when the show came out, but with the lack of direction on the movie side, having Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni working together has really taken Star Wars in a new direction, and for the most part away from the Skywalker saga to show us other aspects of the Star Wars universe.
This is the guy behind the guy behind the guy.
This show has created something we're calling the Mandoverse, which is going to be pretty good, we think. However, you have to take the Book of Boba Fett out of the equation. Let's quickly cover a bit about the plot and the characters. The Mandalorian is set after the fall of the Galactic Empire and follows the story of a lone bounty hunter, Din Djarin, as he travels the outer rim of the galaxy. The show's plot is well crafted and keeps the audience hooked from the very first episode. Each episode, certainly in the first season, features a new adventure for the Mandalorian. There's an overall serialized arc in the background, but many of the shows have a standalone aspect as well. One of the things I loved about the show's plot is how it ties in to the greater Star Wars universe. The Mandalorian takes place after the events of Return of the Jedi and features several nods to the original trilogy. The show introduces new elements to the Star Wars lore, such as the Mandalorian culture. The show features a diverse cast of characters, each with their own unique personalities and motivations. Pedro Pascal provides the voice of the stoic and mysterious Din Djarin. In a few episodes, he is in live action, but typically there is someone else under the helmet. Notably, one of those actors is John Wayne's grandson, Brendan Wayne. The show's breakout character, however, is undoubtedly the Child, better known as Baby Yoda. It isn't until Season 2 we find out his real name. The character has become a cultural phenomenon, and for good reason. He's adorable and adds a layer of heart to the show.
Give me the kid.
The kid is just fine where he is.
Another standout character is Moff Gideon, played by Giancarlo Esposito. Gideon is a complex villain who will stop at nothing to get what he wants, making him a formidable adversary for the Mandalorian and his allies. The Mandalorian's production values are top-notch. The show's visual effects and cinematography are outstanding, making it feel like you're watching a big-budget movie rather than a TV show. The attention to detail in the sets, costumes, and makeup is impressive, and it's clear that a lot of care went into creating the show. Let's talk about the critics. Rotten Tomato gives it 90% on the tomato meter, and the audience score is just 78%, which is a bit surprising. IMDb rates it at 8.7 out of 10. Variety said, Disney Plus has struck gold with The Mandalorian. This space western combines old-school charm with cutting-edge technology, creating a visually stunning and emotionally gripping series that keeps the audience hooked from the start. And The Hollywood Reporter says The Mandalorian brings a refreshing and thrilling new chapter to the Star Wars universe. With its cinematic visuals, strong storytelling, and captivating characters, it's a must-watch for fans and newcomers alike.
Here you are.
Kidding me, right?
Get out.
The Mandalorian Season 1 is a thrilling adventure. The show follows a lone bounty hunter, Din Djarin, as he travels across the galaxy on various missions, Along the way, he is tasked with protecting a mysterious child who possesses extraordinary powers. One of the strengths of the first season is its world building. The show introduces us to a variety of new characters and species, while also incorporating familiar elements of the Star Wars universe. The attention to detail in the sets and costumes is impressive, and makes the world feel lived in and believable, as Star Wars should be.
We have you 4-1.
I like those odds.
The show's pacing is also excellent. Each episode feels like a self-contained story, while also contributing to the overall arc of the season. The action sequences are well choreographed and exciting, and there are plenty of tense moments that keep you on the edge of your seat. The first season of The Mandalorian features several standout episodes, such as The Sin and The Prisoner, which are both thrilling and full of surprises. It's a fantastic addition to the Star Wars universe. It's a well-crafted adventure with strong performances, excellent world building, and plenty of action.
I have spoken.
I'm not leaving my fate up to chance.
Nor am I.
Season 2 is an action-packed continuation of the story of the title character Din Djarin and his quest to protect the child, aka Baby Yoda, from those who seek to harm him. The second season builds on the strengths of the first, offering more thrilling adventures, new characters, and the biggest of unexpected surprises.
One X-Wing? Great. We're saved.
One of the standout features of the second season is the return of familiar characters, some from the movies, some from their TV shows. Each appearance is handled with care and adds to the overall story in a meaningful way. The second season also continues to deliver excellent action sequences, with each episode offering something new and exciting.
I got him.
From a high-speed chase through a canyon to a tense duel with a lightsaber-wielding opponent, the action in the second season is amazing and will keep you invested through each episode. The performances in the second season are also strong. The addition of new characters also bring new dynamics to the show, such as the chemistry between the Mandalorian and his new ally, Bo-Katan. Also, a familiar dented helmet returns and ends up helping our hero.
Nice shot.
I was aiming for the other one.
We also get more insight into the lore of Star Wars. From the Jedi to the Darksaber, the show delves deeper into the history and mythology of the franchise, making it a treat for fans who enjoy the world-building aspect of Star Wars. That brings us to Season 3. So this season upset some fans, and others it was just meh. I don't want to go too deep into it for those that haven't watched it yet, but Bo-Katan seemed to become more of the focal point than Din Djarin. There are some truly great episodes, and one episode that is heavy on cameos and honestly kind of took me out of the story a bit. There's also an episode that focuses primarily on Dr. Pershing and takes place on Coruscant. It was a good episode, but they never went back to it, and the story kind of dissolved. There were several opportunities to move the story forward in interesting ways that were missed, and the antagonist of the story came far too late to build any real drama. Overall, however, the finale to the season gives some resolution to certain aspects of the series, sets up future episodes, and gave us a sneak peek in the direction of the new show, Ahsoka, which is coming out later this year. Does it live up to the hype? I'm going to say yes. The plot is well crafted, the characters are engaging, and the production values are outstanding. If you're a Star Wars fan like me, or just a fan of good TV, I'd highly recommend giving this show a watch. It's one of the best shows on Disney Plus and is sure to leave you wanting more. Wanted to give this a 7.5 out of 10, but I don't do 0.5s, so I'm going to round up. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. That about does it for me. I hope you enjoyed this quick review, and let me know what you think in the comments. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. It really helps a small channel like this. It's free, and you'll be notified of future videos.